So, you want to get into CAD. Maybe it's for 3D printing, or maybe it's for machining. Maybe you just think it's cool. Whatever the case, that's great. Computer-aided drafting is a great hobby and also a useful skill, especially if you're interested in pursuing a STEM career. But like learning any new skill, it can seem really daunting and hard to understand. Don't let that stop you, because there is nothing to fear. I have here a few tips for anyone interested in starting in CAD, and with any luck, we'll have you designing like a pro in no time.
Number 1. Save money.
There are a ton of resources on learning and refining your CAD, but it all starts with choosing a software. Some are great, a lot are good, and many are kind of terrible. On a similar note, some are expensive, a lot are cheap, and many of them are even free. Now, if you're rich or choosing a software for work, then there's a lot less stopping you from buying the state-of-the-art, super expensive stuff. But if you're like me, a broke college grad, or maybe a student, or maybe you're just not sure what you might be getting yourself into, then there is no reason to be spending a lot of money. Imagine paying $800 for 3 months of SolidWorks, only to find out it's not even something you want to do. There's plenty of amazing free software, and many of the great ones come with free trials and whatnot. I'm not sponsored or anything. Autodesk, hit me up. But I personally recommend Fusion 360. It's great, but maybe I'll get into that in another video. There are also less legal approaches to getting your software if you're really intent on getting the state of the art for free, but I won't condone or get into any of that. I will put a link of free and pretty good not free CAD software in the description. There's going to be a list with the links. Words. Yeah.
Number 2. Start simple.
So you've done some research. Maybe you went through the list, maybe you didn't, but you found a program that works for you. Now you can jump right into building a car, right? I wouldn't recommend it if you're just getting started. Building complicated parts and assemblies involves a lot of time and work, and much of it is spent fixing errors and issues with whatever design you might have in mind. When you're just starting, you're a lot more likely to encounter more of these errors, and resolving them takes a kind of intuition that can only be gained through experience. So this makes it really easy to hit a roadblock and lose motivation in your project. It's much better to start off with some simple drawings and develop sufficient understanding in the workings of whatever software you're working with before beginning work on a challenging project. Simple parts can also become useful in future builds, or you can find applications to them in, everyday life. If you're looking for some beginner tutorials, oh my god. If you're looking for some beginner tutorials to get started, you can check out my beginner series right here. There will be a thing in, like the top whatever corner. Yeah. Anyway.
Number 3. Use resources and ask for help.
This one speaks for itself, but I figure it's worth mentioning anyway. The internet is a wonderful place, and there is no shortage of people who have either documented solutions to the problem you may be facing, or are willing to help you directly. A quick Google search is probably enough to fix your issue, but If not, forums can be a great second option. Finding a community online can also be an opportunity to share what you know to others who are also just starting and gain some recognition. I don't know, for likes or whatever. But yeah, gain some recognition for whatever project it is you're working on.
Number 4. Just do it.
Yeah, this is the big one. With all the free open source software and help available, it's easier than ever to get started. And given the current circumstances, hopefully you have more time. I don't know. Some people are getting back to work. Hopefully you're safe and healthy. I hope you're well. But yeah, it's easier than ever to get started. That said, you actually have to get started. There isn't anything stopping you. There aren't any gatekeepers. I hate those kinds of people. And there aren't any parents, probably. And even your computer can't be a big issue because there are browser programs like Tinkercad that don't even take up that much computer space. So there's literally nothing stopping you. Literally the world is your oyster. You can do whatever. You can create. I believe in you. And you. I believe in all of you. So I don't know. Get out there and start making stuff. Yeah. Hey, if you're hearing this, you've reached the end of the video. If you liked it, leave a like and a subscribe. It's the easiest way to let me know so I can keep making content like this. If you didn't like it, or maybe you have a question, leave a comment down below. I'll probably get to it. I also have social media now. You can check out my Twitter with my Twitter handle, which is probably on the screen somewhere. I'll figure it out. And also my Instagram, which I'll also leave somewhere on the screen. Hopefully not obstructed by these other end cards that you should totally check out. Yeah, fun stuff. I don't know. Hopefully you like it. I hope. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. See ya.